Hello everybody, welcome back to another Lua scripting video. And today we'll be learning about events. There's different types of events, but the first thing before we start the video is check the object browser. This is the best way to understand what events are. Note that events can only be triggered. If it's triggered, an event happens. So let's see, you can click any one of these. So these lightning bolt symbols, those are events. So it's a removing, it's an added, let's say badge service, remove attribute change, model, ancestor change. Let's see, let me get you a good one. Let's see, go to this changed. Humanoid has a lot of events. There's all these climbing, touch, so those are events. So the best way to explain this is first we spawn point. Alright, so let's say we get that, bam, and we insert a script inside. Let's drag that there. So script.parent.touch connect function. So you see what I did touch, you see that is a lightning bolt symbol right next to it. That's telling me that touch is an event, touch event. So events can only be triggered in order for an event to happen. So per se, if a player touches it, okay, let's do hit, if hit.parent.humanoid, then script.parent.brick color equals brick color.new blue, maybe blue, sure. Alright, so events, there's many different types of events. So let's say if I touch this, I'm going to trigger the event, the touch event, by touching it. Therefore it's going to turn blue. So let's say I go to, alright, well, let's do a click detector, because it's a very good example of different kind of events. Alright, so let's say script.parent.click detector. So let's put that, and you see there's the right mouse click event, mouse hover, all these are all events. So let's say mouse hover enter, let's do that one. Connect function, script.parent.brick color equals brick color.new, let's make it baby blue again. Now let's do script.parent.click detector, that mouse hover leave, connect function, script.parent.brick color equals brick color.new, and let's make it maroon. So when I hover, at first it'll stay gray, but the second I hover my mouse over it, it should turn baby blue. Hover out, it'll be maroon. Baby blue, maroon. Baby blue, maroon. Baby blue, maroon. See, those two are events. It's being triggered when I put my mouse, when I hover my mouse into the part and then I hover my mouse out of the part. So that's a very simple explanation of events. Make sure you check the object browser when you're making, if you're trying to check if one of them is an event, because there's a lot of events. Let's say if I did, let's see, hold on. Alright, let's do text button, why not? Alright, so I'm just gonna put that there and insert a local script. Alright, so I'll do script dot parent, which is text button dot. So these are the events. So let's say just mouse enter, mouse leave again, but just for UIs. But let's say mouse button one click, connect function. The mouse button one click is an event. It can only be triggered if I click on the text button. Let's say print, it has been clicked. Alright, so if I was to click, so right now nothing is happening, the event's not happening until I trigger it and it happens. Remember, events can only be triggered. Ding, bam, 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 bam. Alright, so here we go. You're clicking it. That's the best explanation of events. So I guess there's nothing really much else to say about it. Make sure you know your events really. For example, if I did go here, game.player added connect function, that's the player added event. So if I do, like, see, it's a lightning bolt symbol audit, like go, and bam, print, let's put player Let's do player dot name dot dot has joined the game, let's say. Now there's another cool thing about the game.players. There's the game.players.player removing event connect function player print player dot name, sorry, has left the game. Alright, so when a player leaves when a player leaves, the player removing event happens, and that thing prints. And the player joins, the player added event happens, and that prints. So if I join, it'd say has joined the game, and if I leave, it should say player has left the game, like that. So it's that simple, really. Just study. I'm pretty sure if you've done scripting before, like take like by yourself in the studio, I'm pretty sure you know what the player added is. It's on most games uses leader stats, and that's pretty. The player added is used very often, especially when you make a saving data store. You need to use both of them. You want it to save when they leave the game, and when they and repeat in a cycle, like every 5 seconds to save their data. So I guess that's the events. That's a basic understanding of what really events are. There's nothing really much else to say about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.